17th, let's get right into it. Hey guys, welcome to Philly Sports Reports. This is a channel if you want to learn about Philadelphia sports and what is going on in the Philadelphia sports this very second. Today is December 17th, 2019. Yesterday was December 16th, 2019. And what happened yesterday? Well, Phillies. That happened yesterday. The Phillies, new addition Zach Wheeler and Didi Gregorius, his press conference were yesterday. And I feel like the press conference went pretty well. I mean, it wasn't a terrible press conference. There were definitely some things that I didn't like that came out of the mouth of Matt Klentak. It was pretty good overall. Joe was good. Didi was good. Zach was good. Matt Klentak was good. Everyone had a good press conference. Nothing really negative to say about it, except there was one question I would have. I'll talk about that later. So here are some quotes that I thought were the best ones of the press conference. And we're going to start off with Zach Wheeler on the reasons that he came to Philadelphia.
Park and what the atmosphere is like, and did any of that have any influence of you deciding to come here?
Yeah, I mean, Philadelphia is a good sports town. It's one of the best, and the fans are crazy, and they definitely provide that atmosphere. And that's one of my reasons for coming here and signing with the Phillies. And when you're winning here, it's a lot of fun. And I've seen that playing here with the Mets, and they got a good core here, and that's another reason why I decided to join these guys.
Philadelphia is a good sports town, one of the best. The fans are crazy and definitely provide that atmosphere. And that's one of my reasons for coming here. And signing with the Phillies. When you're winning here. When you're winning here, it's a lot of fun. And I've seen that here with the Mets. And they got a good core here. And that's another reason why I decided to join these guys. So Zach Wheeler, all good things coming out of that mouth of his. So now we're going to talk about Matt Klentak on the chances of the Phillies winning the NL East.
Really?
Matt, do you believe the team as currently constructed can win the NL East?
Yeah, I do. I think we talked about this last week at the winter meetings quite a bit. We won 81 games last year and had a lot of things go wrong. And now when you bring back the core of that team that is still very young, still very talented, you add a new manager, a new pitching coach, these two new guys here, and whatever else we may do for the rest of the offseason, I think you're looking at a very, very competitive club. Now, I recognize, as we all do, that the National League East is a very competitive division. It may be the most competitive division with four teams that are, good and continuing to go for it. So it's going to be a challenge, but I do believe that this team has the talent to win the division.
Yeah, I do. I think look at it. We talked about this last week at the winter meetings quite a bit. We won 81 games last year and a lot. Hold on. Typo. And had a lot of things go wrong. My brain was not working there. And had a lot of things go wrong. And now when you bring back the core of that team, that is still very young, still very talented. You have a new manager, pitching coach, these two new guys here. And whatever else we may do for the rest of the offseason, I think you're looking at a very, very competitive club. Now, I recognize, as well as we all do, that the National League East is a very competitive division. It may be the most competitive division with 4 teams that are good and continuing to go for it. So it's going to be a challenge, but I do believe the team has the talent to win the division. Direct words there from Matt Klentak. that was the best thing anyone said. I feel like, Zach Wheeler said some pretty good things, but I think Matt Klentak really said something that everyone can agree with. The NL East is good. It is very good. And now the defending champions, the Braves, who are playoff contenders, the Mets, who are just there. They're pretty good, but they're not very good. And then you got the Phillies, who were in 4th place last year at a .500 record, and they got to go out and do something. I mean, they need to spark this season. At least make the playoffs is all I'm saying for you guys to do. And that's basically it. I feel like they can do it, but they gotta prove it to me first. The one question I would have asked Zach, I'll be right back. I'm not trying to be mean here to Zach, but Matt, why did you pay Zach Wheeler that much money? I mean, that's a lot of money for a pitcher. And what do you think you're gonna get out of him this year? And why did you pay him so much money? That is a question I would have asked Zach Wheeler. But otherwise, I liked the other questions. They were pretty good. Yeah. So games tonight. The Flyers play the Ducks at home at 7 o'clock. Hashtag Oscar Strong. The first game at home since the news about Oscar Lindblom, who has cancer. They have shirts for him. They have signs for him that says "I fight for Oscar" all throughout the stadium. So should be a nice little tribute to Oscar Lindblom, who currently leads the Flyers in goals. He's tied with Travis Gaffney, who's also out with a concussion. He's also out for the rest of the season. So yeah, not very good news for the Flyers, but they will be admiring Oscar Lindblom today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like if you like it, subscribe if you love it, share so we get more. Share the video. Comment what you think of today's news, and I will see you guys. Oh, yeah, I said that. Follow me on Instagram at phillysportsports.yt. Follow me on Twitch, Philly Sports Sports. Follow me on Sportscaster, PSR and YT. All right, now I gotta go. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.